Guys, so we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and here we have LR, Tapion, and Minotia. So far, I've been fairly impressed with this unit. We are going to go ahead and drop the Rainbow Star Rue on them, and we will see how good they're going to be. Even though they are STR, we've had a bajillion STR units every 5 seconds. I was able to get some good equips on them. I did want to prioritize them with additional to try and help out their potential damage reduction with their additional supers. Obviously, we could still just do additional normals, which wouldn't really help that damage reduction ability on super attack, but if they do double or triple super, it's going to make them borderline invincible, and I would say a majority of the time you want them in slot 2 or 3 anyway, so they're definitely going to be looking, I think, fairly good like this. I'm going to level their links up to like the 5 range, and then we will continue testing these bad boys out. Alright, so we're here in an event, starting out with the movie hero team. Oh my god, 254, fellas. Chill. Holy what? Do you think that's good? What? 254? Again, you guys know this is a Rainbow Showcase, so I like to be in the range of about, you know, Link level 5 for these units. I feel like that's a good showing of them at the Rainbow level. Dude, like, at Link level 10, they're going to be like 260k plus. Like, if you have them then super attack, like, we're not going to get the 18 key super, it looks like. Oh, we are like, 18 key. So remember, they get 13% damage reduction with every super attack. Android 18 is a powerful support. We are getting support right here. But the two take, like, you know, man, 4.55 along with the level of defense they have and the support they're doing, like, you put them next to AGL Tapion, that's sick, dude. Like, they are powerful. It's because, you know, like I said, like, you know, they're super good, but I don't know that they're quite like OP like Videl. I feel like that's probably true. Just because Videl is just like, she breaks all the rules. Like, she's just so stupid, right? Like, she's like incomparable. Like I don't know, like I would say like in Broly is like playing by Dokkan's rules, right? Like, he's comparable to other TURs, right? Like I think Gogeta's a little bit better than Broly, but like they're in like the same range probably or something like that. But it's like Videl is just like a tier above them, right? This unit is looking pretty good. Okay, so we can get our active skill right here, right? I think I kind of, we're gonna do the active skill, but I actually think I would like them to get like really, really high amounts of keys. So let me do this. What? I had these set up for PyCon. What do we get right here? That we're gonna have 24 key. Okay, let's go ahead and pop Tapion and Minosia's active skill. A really busted active skill, by the way. You could use it starting from turn 4, which is good. But the second condition is you do need another Tapion or Minotia character, right? As of right now, because it can be activated if there's another Warriors of Legend and Sibling Bond category ally on the team. So it needs to be a character that's on both Tapion or Minotia as of right now, right? So I guess let's just pop their active skill. This is going to give 3 key and 20% attack and defense for the next 2 turns. So we pop their active skill, and the next 2 turns are getting massively buffed by this. Alright, so now our boys are looking good. So, I mean, we did see that key was going to be an issue for them in slot 1. I actually did not want to let AGL Tapion even super attack in slot 1 because he would have, like, he would one-shot this Broly, I'm pretty sure. But, like, this rotation, right, like AGL Tapion and LR Tapion and Minotia, the amount of damage we're outputting is very, very high with this unit. Like, okay, this rotation, the damage both of them are doing is very good, but they can't be touched defensively. So this is just like a very powerful, solid rotation. Remember, Krillin is giving 2 key and 30% attack and defense right here. There's not a Goten or Kid Trunks around, so he's not giving this 60%, right? Krillin's still really good. for movie heroes, though. This is double digits. I mean, dude, they have 300k defense. That's not exactly common. 6.24. That's with most of their links active. Again, AGL Tapion and LR Tapion, I think they have 5 links active. The other thing, too, is we're seeing LR Tapion blow this unit away in 1 super attack. Keep in mind that they do then have a 30% chance. Okay, so when they launch their 18-key super attack, they have a 30% chance of busting out another additional super attack, right? And then they get 13% damage reduction on every super attack they perform. So I actually went ahead and went full crit. Or excuse me, I went full additional for my LR Tapion and Minotia. Because I wanted to sort of maximize that defensive ability. All right, so this rotation right here, these blue Gogetas and Android 18 are getting that active skill attack buff from last turn, right? That buff is active from last turn. So good, dude. Like, extra damage on, like, Gogeta Blue, who does guaranteed crits. And, yeah, he just one-shots probably. Like, see ya. See ya. All right, so now we're over here on the Sibling Bond team. Now, remember, the thing about LR Tapion, right, is that they are giving a 2-key and 20% attack and defensive buff to the Sibling Bond category, as well as the Warriors of Legend, right? So both those categories are going to be getting support. Look at this rotation, right? So, you know, we've all laughed at Tech Gohan. His links are so bad. But it's like, you know, I saw a lot of people say, like, oh, you know, like, Tech Gohan has bad links, but we just sort of, like, you know, like, let it go and said he's super good. And now Videl is here, and it's like she's got the same bad links, but, like, you know, for her, it's, like, a big issue. The difference is that Tech Gohan has got these wonky links, but you can actually utilize them with characters on his category teams, right? So, like, Ultimate Gohan has got Revival is one of those links, which he's got with AGL Tapion. It's like, we rock this rotation right here, and, like, look at the starting key. Like, again, the meme is that Ultimate Gohan's links are so bad, but look at this rotation linking-wise, right? Like, we're definitely going to be able to make things work. That's why they really need to release some units to support Videl. Videl's great. Like, it's not that she really needs it, but still, it would be nice to get, like, some Peppy Gal help, some units that actually would link well with her. That would be fairly good for Dokkan to do, but they're just like, all right, we're just gonna, like, they just were like, all right, we're just gonna drop Videl out of nowhere and give her no support, and then we're just moving away from her. It's like, okay, all right, sure. All right, we're gonna get our 18-key super attack. Let's go ahead and do that. I really should get some of these attack stats by AGL Tapion in this video as well, though, so people could properly see that, like, you know, LR Tapion is kicking out these 4 million attack stats with 200k, 250k defense. But, like, AGL Tapion's got his damage reduction. He's going to be doing, you know, plus 3 million attack stats. You know, both of these units are, like, impervious to damage. It's literally at the level where I feel like this rotation could potentially work. We could utilize just these two together, I think, in the God of Destruction event. I actually think that's going to work. And we're going to go ahead and try that, too. And don't forget, so we're running LR Gohan and Goten as the leader for the Sibling Bond team. You know, the way you run Sibling Bond and LR Gohan and Goten, of course, is you fill the team up with support. Their leader skill is really good, 4-key, 170% attack, and 150% to HP and defense, right? But, like, you know, that 4-key really helps Tapion and Minotia. Because, you know, once they're rocking 4-key as well, key is going to be, I think, the issue for LR Tapion. It's not going to be something that will kill this unit, because their support is already going to be all over the place. They're still going to be super good defensively, even if they're not double and triple supering, right? But again, it can be a bit of an issue, key for them. I really do think, like, we're just getting sort of lucky right now, but you guys are going to see once we, like, really get this world tour going, and we hop into some of these events, you guys will see. All right, let's go ahead and pop their active skill again. We're just trying to see the numbers. AGL Tapion is going to eviscerate this Frieza, too. I'm going to let AGL Tapion, get the first super attack. This active skill is, like, so good, though. Like, just, like, think about how good this is with Gohan and Goten, right? The extra key damage that they're going to get, like, it's really big. All right, so what is that? That's 6. This is going to be even higher. That's 8. Okay, so we'll hit this right here. We're actually going to get full 24 ki for them, and we have Super Saiyan 2 Great Saiyan Man Arm rotation, of course giving a lot of support. Look at AGL Tapion 230k defense with his 50% damage reduction, LR Tapion 300k defense. Like, the numbers we're seeing, like, look at this. Like, these two units came out back to back, right? It just goes to show that Dokkan at this point, they really can create, like, a monster rotation almost out of thin air. Like, they could easy some random unit, turn him into a monster, release just like a random summonable LR Dokkan Fest alongside, and then all of a sudden you just have dominators of the universe out here. Like, it's insane, like how strong this rotation is. Crazy. All right, so we're over here on LR Tapion's team, right? So remember that this team, I actually really like this team a lot. There's several different builds we could do. It's one of those things where, like, Sibling Bond is a very solid category. Warriors of Legend is not really that good. But when we're talking about just combining the two categories, I think that's a really solid team. That LR Tapion's leader skill is a great example of, like, how they could, like, make these small shitty categories actually good. Because Warriors of Legend is a nice complement to Siblings Bond. It is a team that will work very well. There's many different builds we can do, right? All right, so this is going to be good to see. This is LR Tapion with only Fierce Battle active, but, you know, the God of Showcases, Kid Buu. He's at 227k defense without another Tapion around. That's stunning to me. Like, wow. I mean, I guess, to be fair, there are two LR Tapions on rotation. So, I mean, they're giving each other 80% support, right? The two LR Tapions, I guess. Right? I guess I can sort of think of it like that, right? All right, so let's see how. Oh yeah, double digits, of course. 3.9, pretty good, but then again, I mean, that's not. We had 90% support right there for that. Okay, yeah, because Kid Buu was giving 50, and then LR Tapion was giving 40, so a huge fat amount of support. Okay, so here's what's good about like some of the characters on this team, right? So Pikkon actually is a character that's going to link up rather well with the LR Tapion, right? Because LR Tapion does have Cold Judgment, which unfortunately is a link that AGL Tapion does not have. Cold Judgment, right, at link level 10 is 25% defense, very ultra powerful. Pikkon has that. Like, these Tapion units and LR Tapion and Minotia, they have very similar link sets to Pikkon, Nail, Piccolo, characters like that. So it is unfortunate that they're not on Worthy Rivals, because Tapion units would work really well on the Worthy Rival category team. Obviously, it makes sense why they're not there, but just saying, right? Okay, so we'll do this. Again, we have a lot of support on rotation, still at 200k defense. I mean, that still is with the 50% support from Kid Buu, but again, like, you know, we're not really, this is them without a lot of their links active. This is more so just like their power, and then, you know, definitely some support we're getting. Bra, of course, is on Sibling Bond. She gives key and attack. Bra is a unit that would be great to get an easy A, by the way. To buff, you know, GT, Peppy Gals, Sibling Bond. Bra would help out a lot of teams. Hybrid Saiyan, Vegeta family. Like, actually, like, for real, Bra getting an easy A would be so big for this game. Okay. So now they're going to go infuse and emerge Zamasu. Now it's turn 4, right? So now I could do the really, really fun stuff. This is where shit gets nutty. So we're going to pop Tapion and Minottia's active skill right here. This is a 2-turn buff, right? 20% attack and defense 3 key for 2 turns. Then next turn, with LR Tapion, we're going to be able to pop their active skill buff as well. So they're going to have a 40% attack and defensive active skill buff and 6 key. What is this LR Tapion friend at? This is a 55%, and they're going to incinerate this Zamasu. Demon Goddess Toa, of course, is giving a fair amount of support right here. Right, she's giving 30% in key. That's the thing, maybe one reason why I like Sibling Bond a lot, or this team a lot, is you have so many different options for support, so many powerful units, right? You could run the Bojack rotation as, like, you know, LR Bojack, SCR Bojack, and you have all these supports, right? Like, Tapion is going to be supporting those Bojack units. This team is going to be very cohesive in a similar manner to Bojack's Space Traveling Warrior team. When you have the leader of the team that is supporting the entire team, you're talking about a very fun team to run, a very easy team to run. a team where you can mix and match like random units. Like you put Bojack, Kid Buu, and Tapion on the same rotation, and they're all going to easily super attack and all easily dominate, right? It's going to be very good. Okay, so, oh, I love this. All right, so what are we at? We're at 300k defense already. This is going to be a very good rotation for our Rainbow, LR, Tapion, and Minotia right here. So Pikkon, again, is going to link up fairly well with them. He has, I think, Experienced Fighters, Cold Judgment, Fierce Battle. I don't think Pikkon has Brainiac or Solid Support, right? It's just Cold Judgment, Experienced Fighters, and Fierce Battle, right? So we're going to have those links active right here. Here, let's also go ahead and pop Pikkon's Ghost Usher just to see it, right? Not really too often that we're able to sort of like toss out our active skill Ghost Usher that Pikkon's got. Still pretty useful. I wish the conditions weren't quite so restrictive, but it's fine. All right, so what do we have in total right here for Pikkon? Yeah, we have Experienced Fighters, Cold Judgment, and Fierce Battle. LR Tapion is at 345k defense, which is nuts. We're going to have full 24 key. We're going to activate the support type buff for Pikkon. So they have those links active. 378k defense. They're getting 80% support from Pikkon and Kid Buu. We have a number of links active. And they're up to a 6.47 million attack stat. Like, this unit is nuts, dude. They're really good. They're quite powerful. No additionals. Damn, Pikkon at 4 mil, huh? That's pretty good, Pikkon. Okay. I'm pretty disappointed we didn't even finish Zamasu off on this rotation, but still, it's fine. And then, so here we are on this secondary rotation. And then don't forget that we still have the support type buff from LR Tapion last turn. So, you know, this is our showcase for LR, Rainbow, Tapion, and Minotia. The damage that these units are doing on this rotation is, you know, part of that showcase, because their active skill is buffing all of these characters right here as well. So, you know, I just see a lot of value in Tapion and Minotia. The more I use them, the more impressive they seem to me, honestly. I think they're very, very good. I think I'm going to we'll do one more run with only a Warriors of Legend team. I'm not going to bring any Siblings Bond characters, but I'm fairly impressed by what we're seeing from this character. They're very good. All right, so we'll just take a look at the Warriors of Legend team by itself real fast. I mean, look at this random rotation right here. Super Pikkon, LR Bojack, and then LR Tapion and Minotia. And like, look how well we're doing in key right here. Like, LRs, right? Or just leaders in general who are supports are just so good. Like, that's why, like, Android 17's team was always so fun to run, right? Although Androids are just, like left for dead, basically. But, like, anytime you have, like, a leader unit like that, like, Turles' Movie Boss team was always so good. It's wonky. It's really good, and it's wonky, like, when you have a leader that doesn't work well with the team, right? So, like, a leader that doesn't work well with the team, how about LR Vegeta and Nappo suck as a leader of a team, right? Like, that's a perfect example. Or, like, I mean, Exchange Majin Buu, they're not really great. Like, they have a great leader skill, but they're not really great as the lead of their team either. All right, so remember that Bojack is not... Oh, this is perfect, because this shows what their weakness could be, right, is key. Here we are on their own team. We finally have a rotation where there's no support on this rotation, right? Finally, we have one of these rotations. And you can see that when they're not drenched in key support, key is going to be an issue, right? They're giving themselves 4 key at the start of the turn from their support type ability, but that's all they get, right? Their active skill will give them another 3, but you can't use that until turn 4, right? And it's also a thing where you have to have another Tapion on the team in order to even do that anyway. So let's go ahead and see what they do. Remember, that built-in additional is not going to activate because we're not going to get the 18-key super attack, right? So that can limit LR, Tapion, and Minotia as well, right? Not being able to get the 18-key super will dramatically lower both their damaging and their defensive capabilities. That attack stat is not that impressive to me, 2.55. And people will say, you're not even at the 18-key super, or what is he talking about? That's just not that impressive of an attack stat right there. I mean, if we also consider what he's doing for AGL Tapion, it's fine. They do lower attack on 12 key, by the way, which is definitely a good effect. Their 18 key super attack, they greatly raise attack for 1 turn, which is cool, but then massively lower defense. It sucks they don't they really should just lower attack and defense on both 18 and 12 key. That's one sort of criticism that I would levy against this unit, right? Is that they don't still do that. Okay, so right here, again, you know, they're supporting this whole rotation. What a wonky rotation of Bojack, Kid Buu, and Tapion. And it's all working so smoothly, right? Like, LR Kid Buu is going to feast on this team. I'm telling y'all that right now. Because you're going to be able to run Buff Buu and LR Kid Buu, and you're probably going to activate like 6 out of 7 of Kid Buu's links, or 5 out of 7 or something like that. And then, you know, you could run them on this team. You have the Tapions floating around supporting. Like, you know, that's what's so crazy. Like this team is good. It's going to be relevant moving forward. So, and I would like people to definitely be aware of that. All right, on this rotation, we're going to have nearly everything active, aren't we? Oh, Super Pycon doesn't have Cool Judgment, huh? Yeah, he doesn't. What links does he have right there? That's, I think, Brainiacs and Experienced Fighters, which AGL Tapion has got anyway. Yeah, okay. I guess let's do this last rotation where we'll go ahead and pop their active skill right here. Again, we'll get the little bit of a buff, and then we'll probably finish up. So let me know what you guys think of this LR Tapion and Minotia. I think they're fairly impressive. I do think they're really quite good. I don't know that I would recommend players summon for this unit. I mean, again, 4 category teams is pretty bad. That is definitely the weakness of the unit, is how limited they are with the small amount of category teams, but they are very powerful. I do think their strength is definitely worthy of a summonable LR. The amount of support they do, we're going to take them into the God event, dude, and they're going to be completely tanking. They're going to impress, I think, the hell out of people once we go into the God event. You see how other, like, units fare in the God event compared to what this unit does. I think they're going to look super impressive. All right, so we'll let this rotation play out, and then we'll finish up. Again, let me know what you guys think of them. Outside of their limited categories and then maybe having them lower attack on 18 key, I am pretty fine with the way this unit has turned out. So I guess I will go ahead and grind them up to level 10 links. They don't have a link that needs to be level 10. Yeah, they have a bunch of links that just like slowly buff up equally as you're leveling up. So that'll be good. So I'll probably link level them a bit more like 7-8 range. And then we'll start their world tour and the difficult content. But I think everywhere, Infinite Drama History, Legendary Goku event, they're going to cream pie everything, dude. They're going to absolutely destroy.